America's heartland was rocked by an earthquake that was felt in several U.S. states. Yellowstone National Park was rocked by an earthquake last night, sparking fears that the supervolcano may be awakening. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, detected a 3.9 magnitude quake near the Norris Geyser Basin, which is considered the Yellowstone Volcano, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. The seismic activity was felt in parts of Idaho, Montana, and western Wyoming. The USGS reported several aftershocks, with a magnitude of 3.7 occurring on Wednesday morning. Yellowstone is home to a supervolcano. Its last volcanic eruption was a lava flow 70,000 years ago, while its last major eruption was 640,000 years ago. But the USGS said, "This earthquake is typical of the Yellowstone region and is not a sign of significant unrest." The Norris Geyser Basin is located at the intersection of two faults that are sliding past each other, which produces random earthquakes. The largest earthquake to hit the region was a magnitude 6 in 1975, but the USGS reported little damage, no injuries, and no volcanic eruption. Yellowstone National Park is located in northwestern Wyoming and is home to erupting geysers, steam vents, and bubbling pools. At 3,472 square miles, the park is larger than the states of Rhode Island and Delaware combined. Most of its land area is in Wyoming, but parts of the park extend into Montana and Idaho. The Norris Geyser Basin is located in far northwest Wyoming. Dozens of people reported shaking to the USGS after Wednesday morning's quake. But the USGS said the quake occurred in 3 states, captured by scientists investigating the Yellowstone supervolcano found movement deep in the crater this month, fueling fears that the sleeping giant could erupt. The volcano, located beneath Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, is capable of producing a magnitude 8 eruption. Researchers who analyzed the supervolcano's crater, or caldera, found that the magma inside it is moving northeast, shifting the concentration of volcanic activity with it. That means that if it were to erupt, it would do so in this region, compared to previous warnings in the west. The Yellowstone caldera is a 1,350 square mile crater in the west-central part of the park that formed when the volcano erupted violently hundreds of thousands of years ago. The team found that much of this magma is stored in separate underground reservoirs, preventing it from becoming concentrated enough to cause an eruption. While an eruption could occur in the northeast because of the shift, the researchers say their findings suggest the supervolcano is unlikely to erupt in our lifetimes. There's no single region of Yellowstone that's likely to erupt, lead author Ninfa Bennington, a research geophysicist at the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, told the Washington Post. There's a lot of magma there, but it's not connected enough. If the supervolcano were to erupt in a single Big Bang, some estimate the blast could be equivalent to 875,000 megatons of TNT, million tons. To put that into context, the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated, the Soviet Union's Tsar Bomba, had a yield of 50 megatons, just a few thousandths of a percent that powerful, but it reportedly shattered windows hundreds of miles away. Areas closer to the eruption would be covered in more than 3 feet of ash, including Salt Lake City, Utah, Boise, Idaho, and Missoula, Montana, he said. The massive cloud of ash and sulfur from the eruption would also lower global temperatures for years or even decades, which would have an impact on agriculture in the Americas and around the world. In any eruption of that magnitude, there are going to be climate impacts, Pullen said.